Hey everyone, today I'm going to be sharing with you a video about breast cancer and breast cancer awareness. As you may know, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I'm supporting it with my shirt. It says Hot for the Cure. It's just a shirt that a team made last year during a Walk for the Cure fundraiser, and I purchased it to support, and I'm wearing it again this year, loving that. So I recently got my health magazine though in the mail, and there's a whole article in here, let me find it, about breast cancer and breast cancer awareness, some facts, some tips from doctors, that sort of thing. And that's kind of what inspired me, that article, to make an entire video about it. So if you're interested, great. If not, if this isn't for you, go ahead and click out and watch a video that you are interested in. That is totally fine. So breast cancer has affected me personally, and I'm sure a lot of people, if not everybody, probably knows at least somebody who has been affected by breast cancer. My grandmother had breast cancer. She had one breast removed, and my mother had non-invasive breast cancer. So she didn't have to have any surgeries, and she's currently cancer-free, but definitely keeping a close eye on that in the future. This tattoo that you may have seen in videos, it's a little outline of a heart and it's colored in pink. I actually got that the day after I found out my grandmother was diagnosed with cancer and was going to have her breast removed. She was diagnosed once and was clear after a few months, and then the second time, when she knew she'd have to have surgery, is when I got this. So this is in remembrance of her. She's okay now. She just had to have surgery and have a breast removed, but every time I see this and every time someone asks me about it, because it is right there for everyone to see, I'm able to talk about that. So breast cancer is a very prominent thing. I have a few tips and facts that I'm going to be sharing with you, and I got all of this information from the Susan G. Komen website, which I will link in the description box below. Definitely check it out if you have a chance and you're interested in lots of facts, statistics, tips, that sort of thing there. There's even an interactive video that's really fun. I think it's called Anatomy of Breast Cancer. It's just a lot of fun. You can even find local walks for the cure in your area if you are interested in doing something like that. So some of the statistics though that I found on that website were really astonishing to me. I knew breast cancer was a large and very prominent cancer. In fact, among women, lung cancer is the #1 killer, and then breast cancer is the second largest killer as far as cancers go in women. And in 2012 alone, there were about 230,000 new cases of breast cancer diagnosed, and there were about 40,000 deaths among women in the United States. Now, breast cancer doesn't only affect women, it affects men, not as greatly as it affects women, but in 2012, for men in the United States, there are about 2,200 new cases of breast cancer and about 400 deaths. So it definitely affects both men and women. Now, currently though, there are about 2.5 million survivors of breast cancer in the United States. So that is really, really awesome. And I just want to share with you real quick a few tips as far as breast cancer goes, and being aware and being ready to catch it if you ever, or anyone in your life ever, does have breast cancer. Because early detection is key. It is extremely easy, or well, I can't say extremely, it is a lot easier to treat breast cancer and to become cancer-free if the cancer is found at an early stage. So there's just a few tips, and some people have varying opinions about the tips on what you can do to prevent breast cancer, but definitely maintaining a healthy weight, being physically active, taking vitamins, especially calcium, vitamin D, folic acid is a really major one. Also, avoiding any of the bad fats, for example, saturated fats and trans fats, just kind of limiting those in your diet, and also limiting your intake of alcohol. And then a few of the things that there's really not 100% sure that that's going to help you, but they do say that having a child after the age of 35 can kind of increase your risk of breast cancer. And they also say that breastfeeding your child, whenever you have a child, breastfeeding that can help decrease your risk of having breast cancer. So like I said, there are varying opinions about that, but those are some of the things that a lot of OBGYNs do recommend doing. And also, one myth that I want to kind of clear up, and again, there are varying opinions, but there is not currently any really proof that airport scanners can increase your risk of breast cancer, or plastic water bottles. There's a lot of myth going around that those two things can kind of increase your risk of breast cancer, but as of right now, as far as research goes, there is no proof that says that those two things will cause breast cancer. So those are just my little facts that I thought were really interesting that I learned, and I really just wanted to share with you all because they are very significant, and breast cancer is a very serious thing, and I really want everyone to be ready, to be aware, to find breast cancer at its earliest stage. As far as that goes, monthly self-breast exams are really great for every woman to do at any age. You know, if you're developing your breast, definitely start doing monthly breast exams yourself. And then they recommend at about age 20, you start getting a breast exam from your doctor every 3 years, they say, but most women get them every year when they get their pap smear. That's recommended starting at age 20, and then getting a mammogram is very important starting at age 40 and getting one every single year so that you can be really ready to detect that breast cancer, because breast cancer your chances of getting breast cancer increases when you are 40. When you're younger, there's only about 5% of women that are diagnosed with breast cancer that are under the age of 40. And then the rest of the breast cancer diagnoses are women age 40 and higher. So as you can see, your chances of getting breast cancer increases greatly when you hit that age 40 mark. So I really, really hope that that was informative for you all. And stay tuned because I have a little giveaway for you guys to kind of share the love. Thank you for watching my informative video and just share some of my favorite pink items with you all. Okay, I'm going to do a real quick giveaway because I just wanted to thank you all for being subscribed to my channel, and as you may know, pink is my favorite color, so I loved taking this opportunity to buy some of my favorite pink items to share with you all. So the rules are going to be like every other giveaway I have, and they'll be in the description box below. Let's see, it's going to be open internationally, 18 and older, or you can have a parent's permission, must be subscribed to this channel, and it'll be open for 2 weeks from today. So, whoa, it's the 15th. So what would that be? The 29th? October 29th, I believe, is when it will close. Is that 14 days? Why can't I not do math right now? Yeah, October 29th is when it will close. You'll have all day on that day to enter. It'll close at midnight. So all those rules will be in the description box below. And to enter, 1 comment per person. Just let me know below in the comments what makes you a strong person. I really, really like the idea during this month that we recognize what makes us strong people, because cancer is a really devastating diagnosis to have. You really have to be strong and to fight and to get through that. So I really like the idea of just kind of figuring out what makes you a strong person. What do you feel like makes you stand out? What makes you strong? Whether it be you're a great mother, you're a great wife, you're a great husband, you're a great father, because this is open to everybody. So anything that you just feel like makes you a strong person. If you're going to school and you're just really fighting, if you have been diagnosed with breast cancer or any other illness that makes you a strong person, just let me know below what makes you strong. So for the prize, I am going to be giving you this tumbler, which is super fun and really large. You can put a nice amount of drink inside of there. So it has a flip open straw, just super adorable. And the proceeds from this did go to breast cancer research, so that's a lot of fun. It's got the little ribbons all over it. And then just a few of my favorite pink items, a little antibacterial soap from Bath & Body Works, the Dream Bouncy blush from Maybelline. This is Plum Rose. This is by far my favorite. I own a couple of these and I love this one. It's dark enough so that it really will pop on your cheeks, and it'd be great for any skin tone. The Hard Candy, this is kind of like a chapstick, but it has a little color to it. This is in Fishnet. This is what this color is. It's a really, really nice pink color. And then also from Hard Candy, this is new. I do not own this, so I can't say it's my favorite per se, but I have tried Hard Candy's eyeshadows and love them. But this is just so cute. It's got neutrals, pinks, and purples. Love the lace detailing on here. This is called Pinking of You, and there are 4 other colors in this little set of palettes that just came out from Hard Candy. So definitely check them out if you have a Walmart near you. And then I also got you one of these scrubby masks from Freeman. This is the pink grapefruit exfoliating mask. Love this, smells so good, and it's pink, it's got pink packaging. And then the last item is the Color of Grace Heavenly Lit Pink Illuminizer from the brand Philosophy. This is amazing. You just put a little bit on your cheeks and it really gives you that nice glow, and it's got a pink box, so it fits in with our color scheme. So if you are interested in winning these prizes, follow all the rules, leave your comment below, and I will be giving away all of these items as well on my Facebook. So if you have a Facebook and you want to follow me, head on over there. I'll have the link in the description box below, and find the picture of the prizes, and you can have another chance at winning these exact prizes. So I really hope you enjoyed my video. I hope that you're a little more aware of breast cancer and the tips and the facts about breast cancer, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.